Hey guys, I am Hope and we are in the middle of our second trimester program. This is week 1, day 3, if you are following along with that format. So for today's workout, it is full body, like I always have them for you. We have 3 different blocks of movement. We are going to be needing heavier weights and then medium weights as well. Okay, that is really all you need to know. We are gonna start with a simple warm up. All you need is your body weight, some space to move, and that's all you need for us to get going. So let's start with those feet shoulder width apart. We're just gonna focus on stretching at the top of this. So big reach, does not matter which side you start on, both are gonna get loved on here. Perfect. Let's do one more each side, nice big stretch. You should feel that through your side, through your back a little bit. And then I want you to lean forward. Your arms are gonna go into a Y, bring it back down, and then out like a T. So drawing through and then out. Good. We were just really warming up our back here. You'll understand why as we go. Let's do one more. Perfect. And then finish out with that T. I want you to take a nice wide stance. Just start to open up your hips side to side. Toes are pointed forward. Good. And take your time with this. I would say if you feel like you need a stretch in one spot more than the other, always feel free to take that. Good. Pushing down and back. Good, let's go one more each side. Amazing. Let's bring those feet shoulder width apart and just start to squat it out. A squat is the very first move we have in this day-to-day, so make sure you're feeling good in your squats here. Awesome. Good, good. As low as you can, again, sitting down and back, and then bring it up. I want your hands behind your head, toes pointed forward. Wake up your hamstrings a little bit, and then lift up. Good. Again, we are hinging instead of squatting on this one. Good, good. Couple more. Let's do one more here. Slow and controlled. Slight bend in those knees, push back. Ooh, and then lift up. So let me explain what our first block looks like today. Both blocks of our strength workout have the same timing. It's gonna be 40 seconds of work to 20 seconds of rest. 3 rounds through, so a little bit quicker pace, but it gets done a little bit sooner, at least mentally for me. So I hope that's the same for you as well. We're gonna hit both of those. We'll end with some deep, intentional core work, stretch, and then you'll be on with your day. So our very first move, like I said, squatting is where we are starting. You can grab your medium or heavy weight. Definitely suggest leaning towards your heavy weight if you have it. Goblet squat, we're gonna rack it up to your chest, elbows locked into your sides. Your feet are basically shoulder width apart. It can be like an inch out from there. Toes are out, and then we're dropping down as low as you can, and then bringing it back up, keeping that chest up, and then booty down and back. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we have an alternating bent over row. I'm gonna switch out to my mediums for that one. We are gonna be leaning forward, and we're gonna keep our weights at our side. You're gonna drop one at a time here. Okay, that's move number 2. And then move number 3, we have a body weight move. It's called a duck walk. So we're gonna be starting at one end of your mat, sitting down and back, and we are staying basically in a squat, going the length of your mat, and then down to the other side. So again, we have those 3 moves 3 times through, 40 on, 20 off. I want you to grab your weight you're gonna use for that goblet squat. Again, heavier is what I suggest, but do what you need to do today based on how you're feeling. Lock those elbows into your side, and let's go. Drop it down and up. Good. And remember, it does not have to be fast to be meaningful. So take your time. Target for a goblet squat is your elbows to the inside of your knees. But if you can't get that low, do not stress. If this is all you got today, perfect. And if you need to ditch the weight as well, that is okay too. You have about 10 seconds here. Stay on it. Breathe, you're okay. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest. Put that weight to the side where it's still gonna be easily accessible for you. We got those bent over rows. You can go medium or heavy, or light, whatever you need for today. We're gonna bend at our hips, lean forward, bring those elbows into your side, and let's go. Perfect. So again, elbows shooting back behind you as you go. Nice big pull. And something that I hear a lot of people say in a row, in that position at least, is your lower back can start to hurt. So if that is the case for you, I want you to take one step back and really just try to counterbalance, take a little pressure off. You got about 10 seconds here. Stay steady with it. You have 3, 2, and 1. Put those weights again to the side, but not too far away. We have your duck walk. Again, length of your mat, so find some space that's going to work for you. We are dropping down, going side to side in 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop it down. We're just stepping out. Good. Try to stay in the same line wherever you're at. Good. And if you need at the end of your mat to take a second and stand up, recover, do just that, but not for too long. Try to jump right back into it. You're creating that tension as you go. This is a great one too. If you do have a mini band that you can put around your knees, throw it on there for that additional tension. Good. You have 3, 2, and 1. You're done, at least for now. We're gonna repeat that again. Again, goblet squats and our bent over rows. We're gonna alternate. We have less than 10 seconds. Grab whatever weight's gonna work for you on this one. Bring that weight to your chest. Lock your elbows into your side and begin. 40 seconds here. Something that's really easy to do as well with a goblet squat is leaning forward. So I want you to think about sitting straight up, dropping straight down. Squat, we're like an elevator. All right, good, steady pace. You have about 20 seconds left here, not even. Stay consistent. Keep it up, keep it up. You got 10 seconds. Couple more reps, you can do it. Drop down, up, get one more in, and rest. Grab your weights that work best for you for your bent over rows. We have 15 seconds. Again, I said quick transitions, and I meant it today, but if you find you need a little bit more rest, always hit that pause button and rest as you go. All right, let's bend it over, hinge at those hips, weights come to your side. Good. Well, let's try to keep this continuous as best as you can. We are working our back in this one, those lat muscles that help us pull things, helps us carry a car seat better. That is what we're really helping build in this position. If you need another modification too, you can always keep your weights down and pull from here instead. Just another option. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, duck walk. Again, if you want more of a challenge with your duck walk, I want us to add a weight to our chest or to your side or the mini band like I mentioned during our first set. Find yourself at the end of your mat, shake it out, and let's go. Create that tension. I like to visualize too, like a string pulling out directly from the side of my heel, so I'm not traveling in a direction that I don't mean to be traveling in. Good. Hands can also be in front of you if that helps you. Perfect. Try to stay low. It's really easy for our body to start to creep up as we go, so try to stay low. Awesome. You got 3, 2, and 1. You have one more round here with these 3 movements. Take a little water break if you need, hit that pause button, and then we'll get going. We got our goblet squats one last time. Grab that weight, lock it in, and let's get to work. Let's drop it down. Good. Again, knees are going out wide. Not quite a sumo position with a goblet squat, but it's emulating a similar feeling. But nice, strong moves. We're really getting our quads with this one, our glutes, our core, all getting touched on here. Perfect. You're doing great. You're doing great. I know the 3rd round, it can be a little woozy sometimes, but you are strong. You're gonna get through it. You got 3, 2, and 1. Grab your other dumbbell if you're using the same set, or switch out for your last set of rows. Roll it down and back. Feet are pointed forward. If you did that mod where you stepped one back, do the same thing here if you need it. All right, let's go. Whoop, there we are. Awesome, and again, a modification I showed on the last one is to have the weights at the bottom and then you pull from here. That is another choice for you. Keep going, keep going. You've got this. Stay strong, stay strong. Good, think strong back. I want to be able to carry things well. This is what helps me lift. Good. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Duck walk, one last time. Shake it out. If you added a weight on the last round or your mini band, great opportunity to add that back on. But we have 40 seconds ahead of us. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Drop it down. Bring it out, out, out. Good. And to the other side. Control it. Can you get a little bit lower? Can you drop it an inch and then stay in that same plane? Yes, you can. Woo. Good. Heel is connecting with the ground each time. Try to not be on your toes. Down and back. Awesome. You got 10 seconds, and then we get a water break after this. Yes, yes. Stay with it. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to grab some water if you need it. And I'll explain what our second block of movements looks like in just a moment. All right, our second block of movements, we're gonna be on the floor. We got 3 movements, just like our first block. 2 of them are body weight, and then 1 of them you can use your heavy or your mediums for. Again, I like to give you the option just based on how you're feeling throughout the day. So I am going to use my 1 heavier dumbbell for this one. We have a dumbbell hip lift. So we're gonna be on our back as safely as you can, get down there. And then 2 options with this one. We're gonna just be lifting and lowering, or you can have the weight, obviously not on your belly, but you're gonna be holding it with your hands above. So we're gonna be lifting and lowering right here. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we are gonna be doing a push-up. You can choose your variation. You wanna be on your knees, great. If you wanna be on your toes, great. But your hands, regardless, are gonna be right underneath your shoulders, push forward, and you're dropping down and up, wherever you're at. And then move number 3, you bring your knees underneath you. We have fire hydrants. You're lifting out and in. We're gonna go 20 seconds each side with that one. We have about 45 seconds until we start that next round. Take a moment, evaluate what's gonna work best for you weight-wise for those dumbbell hip lifts. Make sure you got space for push-ups as well as your fire hydrants. So find your way to the floor. You're gonna start in about 30 seconds, wherever you choose. Good, bring it down. Ooh, make your way there. And again, option to go with or without weight, just based on how you're feeling, okay? Let's bring it up. I'm bringing that weight, again, underneath your belly, hands protecting it. And then we go right here. We got 40 seconds. Control it. So with this move, we are building up our glutes and then our core stabilizers as well. I'm powering through my heels. Don't rush it. And don't cheat yourself out of that full range of motion as well. I want you to get as high as you can and then lower as high as you can. And if that weight starts to bug you, or if it feels like it's touching things you don't want it to touch, you can always move it. You have 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll to the side. Put that weight to the side. We got push-ups for our next movement here. Knees or toes, remember, but biggest thing, regardless of what you choose, your hands are right underneath your shoulders for that good form, okay? Let's begin wherever you're at. I'm staying on my knees with this one today. We're dropping down and up. So I want you to take a peek too at your hands. Look at your pointer finger and your thumb. If it's making a letter L, I want you to bring your thumbs in so it kind of looks like an A. So we have that proper form all the way through. Good. Stay with it, just pushing that ground away. That's what I like to tell myself when I'm doing a push-up. Just dropping down and then pushing everything away. Let's go one more. And then let's rest. You have, again, 20 seconds to reset. We have fire hydrants as our third move in this round. Shake out your wrists. An option too, always use your fists if you need to instead of that flat hand for your movement, okay? Whichever leg you wanna start on, let's begin. Good, so we're lifting up, controlling it back down. Don't rush through it. And again, we're going 20 seconds on each leg, so be ready for that quick transition. Great work. Good. And let's switch to the other side. Perfect. Try not to lean too much. You're obviously going to naturally lean a little bit, but I don't want you like leaning over like that. Okay. Good, we got 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, 20 seconds, let's recover. We're going back to our back for those hip lifts. Again, with or without the dumbbell, totally up to you. Make your way to the floor, however is best for you. Go to the side. And let's begin. We lift up and back down. So again, I'm just showing you our second option here. Without the dumbbell, we're just lifting and lowering, up and down. Control it. Try not to just stop here, but really get that full extension. Perfect. Focus on your pelvis, articulating up, up, up. And then back down. You have 10 seconds here. Good, hold on. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, roll it back up. Fire hydrants again. We got one side and then the other. Does not matter what side you start on, as long as you do both, which I think you'll remember to do both. As we go, hands right underneath your shoulders. We start in 3, 2, and 1. So use that base, extend out, and then tap back down. Good. Out and back down. Try to keep your neck nice and neutral as well. I like to think about staring a few inches above right here. Good. And I just realized I went out of order with my movement, so we'll do our push-ups right after this. Don't worry. Good. Now let's switch sides. Good, lift up. I was just so excited to work our glutes a little bit extra. It's okay. Good, lift up. And one more. And rest. Okay, push-ups, they're coming. Let's shake out those wrists again. And like I was saying before, if your wrists get painful with push-ups, you can always use your fists instead of your flat hand. Either way, let's get into that position. Push forward, and let's begin. Drop down and up. And with push-ups, I want you to make your goal whatever your range of motion is today. It will always get better over time. We can modify again on our knees. You can modify on an elevated position. So if you have something like a bench, a couch, you can go against the wall as well to modify. So just know those are your options too, especially if being on the floor is feeling a bit wild here. Good, you got 3, 2, and 1. Last time through this round, we are so close, you guys. Stay strong. Remember why you started. If you're starting to get a little bit tired, put that why back in the front of your mind and let it motivate you to the end, okay? We got one more round of our hip lifts wherever you're at. And let's begin. So we're lifting and lowering. Again, option to grab that dumbbell. Just hold it steady. Good, lift up, back down. Last time with these. Perfect. Control it. You're more than halfway there. Good. You have about 10 seconds. Stay with it. Stay with it. Good. Push through. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll over safely. You can forget about that dumbbell for now. We're going into our push-ups for our second move. Again, whatever you've been doing, try to stay with it. If you want more of a challenge, throw it onto your toes. If you need to go to a wall or a bench or a chair, let's do that. Okay. Either way, we are building up that upper body strength. This is really targeting your chest, your shoulders, your triceps. Your biceps get a tiny bit of love here too. That is why push-ups are tried and true. They work everything and you don't need anything to do them. You just need your body weight. So it's pretty cool. It does not make them any less challenging though. I will be honest with that. Good. Press away. Good. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We got those fire hydrants one more time. And then we are on the home stretch of our workout and you'll be on with your day. No problemo. All right. We're gonna put our hands down, get into that tabletop position. Let's get into those fire hydrants right here. Good. Lift and lower. Again, fighting that tilt as much as you can. A lot of anti-rotational movements are so good for targeting your deep core while you're pregnant, because we can't do crunching or anything crazy like that. Not that crunching is the best move anyways, but let's switch sides. It's just a good one. Stabilizing is something we need day to day. Perfect, you are almost there. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you want water, now is a great time to grab said water. We have 2 moves that we're going to end this whole thing with. So We are gonna be doing a 30-second interval. We're gonna be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We are gonna be doing a bent over YT. So we did this in our warm up. This one we're gonna stay kneeling. We're gonna lean forward. We're gonna go Y and T. And if you have a pair of light dumbbells you wanna use, you can do that. But really a lot of the work is in that push back, because it's gonna get our abs in a great way. Our second move, we do have side planks today, a lot of shoulders, but we're gonna be on our side, shoulder and elbow are stacked. Push forward, and you can either hold it here if you're feeling spicy. You can add hip dips today. We are gonna be alternating which side we hit as we go, okay? So just follow me as we go through. We start in 10 seconds. Make sure you have the space to move. We're gonna sit down and back, pushing those hips back, and let's begin. We got Y and then T. Again, let that middle finger kind of be the driver that guides you. So you're drawing up, down, back, and in. Up, down, back, and in. Good. So this is a lot of shoulder mobility, core, like sneaky little core. If you're not feeling it, sit down, back a little bit more. You have 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We are gonna go to our side plank. Does not matter what side you go to, because we're gonna do both at some point. So again, big thing, make sure shoulder, elbow stacked as best as you can. Lean it down. We're pushing our hips forward. You can either go full side plank, or I'm gonna show the modified position today as we go. So we're just gonna hold right here. Let's go. Hold it. Yeah. 30 seconds. Your hand can be on top. Again, option 1, you can add in a hip dip. Good. Just going down and up. Perfect. Hang here. And then I want you to just hold right here for 10 seconds. Hang on. Push those hips forward. You got it. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. We're back to that YT. Shake it out. We're gonna lean forward. We got 20 seconds to reset, especially if coming out of that side plank, it's like, whoa. Just take a second, reset it. We're gonna go in 10 seconds though. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hinge back, booty back. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Draw it up, down, out, and in. Good. Up. Good. 10 and 20 to go. Amazing. We're gonna just side plank one more time on the other side. Just one of each on this one today. So we did a lot of side body work before. We got 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 30. We're gonna do the other side. Again, you can modify with that knee down like I'm showing. If you're feeling really strong today, extend that bottom leg all the way out as best as you can. All right, we got 15 seconds. Last move before we stretch. So get that shoulder down, bend your knee. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Start off with that simple hold. Think about pushing your hips forward. It's so easy in a side plank to let your hips drop back. So that's what I always say, push forward. If you add your hip dip in, add it in. Good. Just down and up. Last 10 seconds, I want you to just hold. Just be still. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, push forward. You got it. Hang on for 5. Hang on for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Let's stretch it out just for a couple of minutes. Wherever you're at, I want you to get into tabletop position. We start with pressing everything away. Good. And then scoop everything up. Awesome. Press everything away. Let's Scoop everything up. Good, one more. Everything away. And then scoop everything up. I want you to get into a high plank position and then go into downward dog. Just hold it here. Amazing. If you want to, pedal out your feet. Good. And just hold. When you're ready, I want you to drop your knees to the ground and just bring one arm over and then switch sides. And then shake out whatever you need to. I always have extra stretches in my channel, so be sure to check that out, but didn't want to take up too much more of your time. So if you've not been with me before, I always end all of my sessions with a prayer just to be grateful for everything that my body can do and just reset my mind back to where it should be. If that's for you, wonderful. If not, I hope you have a great day. Otherwise, let's take a second and give thanks. So Jesus, thank you so much for just who you are, first and foremost. And we thank you for the opportunity to move our bodies. Let us never take for granted what it is to be able to do that. May we have just such focus today. I hope this set the tone for your day or wrapped it up well in the way that it needed to. But God, we just thank you so much for these opportunities day in and day out. May we stay focused on you and what you have for us. We thank you for everything, God. In your name we pray, amen. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next week for week 2.